What if you could remain calm and level-headed in every circumstance? What if you had the power to control your emotions no matter what happened around you? In this video, we'll explore the life of a Roman soldier who discovered the power of Stoicism and how it changed his life forever. Along the way, we'll uncover timeless wisdom that can help us all navigate the ups and downs of life with more resilience and grace. So get ready to embark on a journey that will teach you how to stay cool under pressure, bounce back from adversity, and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Let's dive right in. Epictetus was a former slave-turned-philosopher who lived in the 2nd century AD in Rome. He is best known for his book, Discourses, which is a collection of his teachings on Stoic philosophy. But before he became a philosopher, Epicurus was a slave. And let me tell you, he knew what it was like to be in a bad situation. One day, while he was still a slave, Epicurus was boiling some figs for his master. You know those little treats that look like tiny basketballs? Yeah, well, Epicurus was boiling them up and he was feeling pretty salty about his situation. He thought, man, if only I could break free from this and become rich, then I'd really be living the high life. But then he stopped himself and thought, wait a minute, am I really that miserable? Do I really need to be rich to be happy? That's when Epicurus had a realization. He realized that it wasn't his circumstances that were making him miserable. It was his attitude towards those circumstances. From that day on, Epictetus decided to take control of his attitude, and that's when his life took a turn for the better. You see, despite being a slave, Epicurus refused to let his circumstances define him. Instead, he chose to define himself. He began to see that true freedom came from within, not from external circumstances. And that's a powerful lesson for us all. It doesn't matter what situation we find ourselves in. What matters is how we choose to respond to it. We all have the power to control our attitudes and our thoughts. And when we do, we can transform our lives for the better. But hold on, there's more to the story. After becoming a slave, Epicurus didn't just sit around and complain. He took action. He learned to be content with what he had and to make the most of the opportunities that came his way. And eventually his hard work and positive attitude paid off. He was able to buy his freedom and become a successful philosopher and teacher. He taught people from all walks of life, including some of the most powerful people in Rome, like the Emperor Hadrian. So what can we learn from Epicurus' story? Well, for starters, we can learn that it's our attitude, not our circumstances, that truly defines our happiness. No matter what situation we find ourselves in, we have the power to choose how we respond. And when we choose to respond with positivity and determination, we can overcome even the toughest challenges. Next, we can learn that freedom comes from within. True freedom isn't about being free from external constraints. It's about being free from the chains of our own negative thoughts and attitudes. When we learn to let go of our attachment to specific outcomes and to accept things as they are, we become truly free. Finally, we can learn that happiness isn't a destination, it's a journey. Happiness isn't something we find at the end of a long road. It's something we create every day through our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. By practicing gratitude, self-awareness, and a willingness to grow, we can cultivate happiness in every moment. Now let us talk about a powerful concept that can help us apply these lessons to our own lives: the art of remaining calm in the face of adversity. We all experience challenges and setbacks in life, but how we respond to these situations can make all the difference. The key, according to the Stoics, is to remain calm and level-headed, no matter what happens. Imagine you're in the middle of an intense job interview. You've prepared well, but now you're facing tough questions that test your knowledge and experience. Your heart starts racing, your palms sweat, and you feel the pressure to perform. In that moment, it's easy to panic and let your emotions get the best of you. But the Stoics would encourage you to stay calm and collected. They would remind you that the only thing you can control is your attitude and your actions. So take a deep breath, focus on your answers, and trust in your abilities. Remember, it's not what happens to you, but how you react that truly matters. But why is it so important to remain calm in difficult situations? Well, for starters, it allows us to think clearly and make rational decisions. When we're calm, we're able to assess the situation objectively and come up with the best course of action. On the other hand, when we're stressed or overwhelmed, we're more likely to make impulsive and irrational decisions that we may later regret. Another reason why it's important to stay calm is because it helps us maintain our dignity and respect. When we remain calm in the face of adversity, we show others that we're confident and in control. This can lead to increased respect and admiration from those around us. However, when we succumb to our emotions and let our stress show, we may lose the respect and trust of others. So how can we practice the art of remaining calm? Well, one way is through meditation and mindfulness. By practicing meditation and mindfulness, we can learn to focus on the present moment without judgment or distraction. This can help us develop a sense of inner peace and calm that we can draw upon when faced with challenging situations. Another way is to practice deep breathing exercises. Deep breathing exercises can help activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for calming the body down. When we take deep breaths, we send a signal to our brain that it's time to relax, and this can help us reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. In conclusion, the story of Epictetus reminds us that our attitude is what truly defines our happiness, and that freedom and contentment come from within. By practicing the art of remaining calm in difficult situations, we can navigate the ups and downs of life with more resilience and grace. So the next time you face a challenge, remember the words of the Stoics and stay calm and collected. You never know what opportunities may arise from it. But our journey through the wisdom of the Stoics doesn't end there. In the next video, we'll continue to explore their timeless teachings and discover how they can help us live a life of purpose, resilience, and fulfillment. So click the link below to keep learning and growing with us. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated on our latest videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. If you've made it this far into the video, I know you're a true fan of Stoic philosophy. So here's a bonus piece of wisdom to show your dedication. I challenge you to share this video with a friend who could use some Stoic wisdom in their life. By sharing what you've learned, you'll not only help them, but also deepen your own understanding. Plus, it's a great way to spread the message of Stoicism to more people. So grab the share button and let's spread the wisdom of the Stoics together.